But to say, I'll take your sins away, you never committed them. They're all washed white as snow and clean as new. And you can watch me being tortured and put to death as a lamb, as a sheep. And I'll call you a sheep, and my congregation will be called a flock. From then on is a double humiliation. First, it's a hideous outrage on the scapegoat. Second, it's a terrible insult on those who agree to be called sheep. Anyone here want to stand up and say, I'm a sheep? I'm a lamb? Yes. Good for you. Anyone else? Good for the rest of you. Fine. Sheep you are.
One of the lessons of the Bible is that servility and obedience are virtues for some reason. A strong example of this is the story of Abraham and Isaac.
But to mock them as if they were a matter of a man sticking a knife towards his son's throat with the idea that this was a recommended action in the manual of life is not merely a misunderstanding, it's falsehood.
Christopher never said that the point of that story was that one ought to actually sacrifice one's child. The point of the story is that one ought to be so obedient to a God that one is willing to put a knife to the throat of one's child. One ought to be that servile and pathetic.
When it does produce good characteristics, in the book you will find that those who are Christians who do good things are recruited to the atheist cause. No, they didn't do it because they were Christians, they did it because they were something else. And if societies do anything bad, then the Stalinist state of the Soviet Union is said to have done those things because Stalinist communism was in fact a form of religion. You can't win. It's completely secular. There is nothing that anybody can do which is religious and which is based on a belief in God, which Christopher will think is right, and if anybody does anything which is wrong, then it will be God's fault.
No, the point is not that it's a God's fault. The point is that it is the fault of insufficient skepticism.